Good morning. I rolled in last night to sunny Anza Borrego. Wasn't sunny last night when I rolled in. By the time camp was set up, it was around 10:30. But I want to show you a mod this morning. Let me grab my coffee. I want to show you a mod this morning that Maximum's got recently. By the way, check out these little atomic lights, how the little magnet sticks to them. I mean, they turned out to be pretty handy last night. So let me show you what this mod is that Maximus got. Maximus got himself a new bumper, as well as a worn winch, 10,000 pound worn winch. How cool is that? Now, it's nice to have some recovery options since I do a lot of this solo. To have that winch is going to be cool. Alright, we have a lot of adventures in store today, so we're going to do traveling around, hopefully see some really interesting sights, and hope you join us. Alright, talk to you in a little bit. Time for breakfast. All right, we're packed up, we're ready to go, and we're gonna ride on what is called the Truck Haven Trail. That was a route designated by a guy named Dr. Beatty. He used to stash food in dirt caves, most of which have collapsed by now, so that they could make this route. And I'm not sure of his motivation. If I find it out, I'll let you know, but we're going to try and find a place called 17 Palms. There's something special there, and I want you to see it, so let's go. As you can see on the navigation, even recognizes it as the Truck Haven Trail. Even the Garmin sees it as the Truck Haven Trail, so it gives you a clue where I'm at. One good thing about the Anza Borrego State Park is in most places you can actually camp and disperse camping in almost any place as long as it's a safe place. And we've got these mud hills everywhere. So we're in the outer skirts of the Badlands, but it's kind of cool. It doesn't matter what kind of rig you got or how much equipment you got or the cost of your equipment. All that matters is you get out there and enjoy the adventures. Check this out. How cool is that? Look at the red on there, on these hills. Kind of orangish color, red. And the sun, as it goes down and comes back up, really brings out those colors. But these hills are all eroding away. So look how this piece had fallen down. And you're going to find that from time to time. Maximus. Gladiator Rubicon. In the Badlands of Anza Borrego on the Truck Haven Trail. Well. Okay. This is our first stop. Something over them palm trees I want to show you. I think you'll like it. At this point, we have to leave Maximus behind. We'll come back and get him because he's our way in and out of this place. And we're gonna head to these palm trees out in the middle of nowhere. Now, usually when you see palm trees out in the middle of the desert, that's a sign that there's water. Water close to the surface. Which would be important for people passing through to know. So let's go check this out. I started this palm tree burning. You can actually see it's burning on the inside. And why they would do that, I have no idea. It looks like they tried to put sand on it. I don't know. All right. Now you think this would be a great place to stay, but truth of the matter is, these things are probably full of rats. Let's see if I can find what I'm looking for. All right, and this is one of the things I want to show you here. This is called the mailbox. And legend has it that the miners and settlers and the people passing by here would leave mail here and then pick up their mail here. Today, it's full of people who would sign their names. Welcome to Anza Borrego 2021. And say I was here, basically. So let's check this out and see who was here in 2021. Whoops, lost something. Eureka, Roger, and 10/2021. Life preserves, amazing. Other people who have here for Thanksgiving. It's the day after Thanksgiving, and it's my birthday. And that is Elsie. All right. Happy birthday, Elsie. See if I can find something to write on. There's a pen. Pen and a paper, and I'm just going to write a quick note. WLD was here on 3. What is today's date? I think it's 3/12. 3/12/22. This is the mailbox, and as I said, been here for a long time, and the legend has it that it was used to pick up mail and drop off mail. Now let me see if I can come across any water here. How cool is that? Now in this hole, and even now, if you look, there's water in there. That's how close it is to the surface. That's less than 12 inches. It says not for cooking or drinking. And I imagine not, but I mean, if you boil it, it would probably be fine. But yeah, there's actually water in there. Let me show you this. If I can get a stick. You see me stirring that water around? Okay. All right. Palm trees equal water. Water close to the surface. Some new ones. All right. See what we can do about this fire someone started out here. Sometimes people are strange. We've notified the authorities about this, and since it's in a relatively safe position for now, and they'll have plenty of time to get out here, they can take and come out here and put this out. Sometimes rookies, especially if they're not very experienced, will feel they need that fire. Oftentimes at night, I don't even start a fire. Sometimes fires are comforting and good, but usually when we roll into camp, I want to eat, relax, and go to sleep. So sometimes I have fires, but more often than not, I don't. But you can see where they drug this from over there. You can see the path. So all right, let's go to our next spot. Say farewell to 17 Palms. Now, if you're planning on driving out here, it definitely is nice to have four-wheel drive. You probably will get stuck if you don't, because look at this deep sand. It even helps if you have the right type of tires and air them down. Aired these down before we took off. A wider footprint from an aired down tire will help you from getting stuck in the sand. Check this out. How cool is that? Little shells. All right, 5 Palms. I've been to 5 Palms before. I just don't remember where it's at. Here we go. We're heading farther southeast. You can see in the distance, that's 5 Palms. It's up there in the hill. We're going to meander through these little mud mounds as the road goes back and forth. Okay, let's go. You wanted to see it. Let's go see it. Been a few years since I've been up here. It's interesting that the palm trees are up on the side of the hill and not down lower. You would think the water source that it would have would be lower, but that palm tree is only going to grow if there's water. Up the hill we go. Here we are. Five Palms. The edge of the Badlands. How cool is that? I don't know what it is about this place. I mean, there's nothing out there but colored dirt. A few scrub brushes and pieces of wood and occasional palm trees. And yet, people flock to this state park because of all of the natural history, the Native American villages and paintings, and even petroglyphs, which I'll take you to, because there's only one petroglyph site known to man inside the Anza Borrego State Park, and I'm not quite sure it's in the park, but it's right there on the border if it isn't. So there's Maximus. Maximus, the Gladiator Rubicon, ready to roll. Well, they call this 5 Palms, but I'm only counting 4. They look healthy, but we found the 5th one. I'll show you that if you didn't see it when we were walking up. There it is. Palm 5. And the 4 that are standing. Now it's time for us to move on down the trail.